Hello. Savannah's brought a mouse back in. Six weeks ago, I was parked in one of my favourite spots up on the Yorkshire Wolds, and this van pulls in. 2 adults and 2 kids get out. My cat Savannah literally ran straight over to them, and that is a sign for me that I know that they're, you know, good people and I don't need to worry. So she beelined straight over, and I was like, oh, let me just check that these people are okay with cats, because she was just all on them straight away. And they said, no, it's fine, they've got their own cat. And I was like, perfect. And we got chatting, and I think we must have spoken for nearly an hour. So their van is basically converted as well, and she takes her kids out in the van to go camping and things like that. So we had a lot in common. So we exchanged details, and then 6 weeks later, lo and behold, I am now parked on their land, have been here for over a week. Sorry about the noise. We're still in the storm, Storm Amy. This is, I've left it like that for the cat. She didn't go out at all yesterday because of the storm. It has been insane. The hardest moment I've had in the van so far, but that's going to be for later in the video. So yeah, I'm on this land and I've stayed here for a week. I feel like I've known them forever, and this is a story of basically how I met strangers in a lay-by, and now I'm living on their land. So after autumn hit, I came south to chase the sun, and I texted them and said, look, I'm going to be in the area. If that offer is still available for me to come stay on your land, please let me know. Coming to say hello. You make very nice eggs. Thank you for the eggs. And they said yes. And I was planning to stay for the weekend, but as you can see, their place is so incredible. They're so incredible that I've ended up now staying for over a week. There's this beautiful koi pond and an incredible hot tub that, yes, I have got to use on more than one occasion. At night time, in the dark, looking up at the incredible stars of the sky, because there is zero light pollution here. What a treat. Their garden is like a homestead dream. So many vegetables, pumpkins ready for October, these incredible runner beans that I'd never seen before that are actually purple and black inside, and also a fabulous resident cat to boot. And here's Lucky. Hey Lucky. Hey darling. Very friendly cat of theirs that's tried to get in my van a couple of times, haven't you? Really cool beans. I've collected some hazelnuts and some runner beans and love in the mist flower seeds at the bottom of there as well. So my dad likes to do lots of planting, so I've basically got those for him, and I'll take them back to him in November. They had sweet raspberries, beautiful plants, lavender, sunflowers, and of course Lucky. And not only that, they had a wild pond with some very rare newts in. That's the hazelnut tree that I got my specimens from. And then this is what I got to look at for 10 glorious days. How lucky am I? And you love this pile of wood, don't you, huh? Is this where you brought me the mouse from? Is it? Oh, gorgeous. You're having the week of your life, aren't you, here? Yes. All of this fields to go play in. So much space to roam. I've just topped up my water tank. I have a beautiful resident spider that lives on the back of my ladder. She even gave me a couple of these magnetic hooks so I could dry my bikini after spending an evening in the hot tub. This has been my first real meeting travellers on the road kind of experience, and my gosh, has it been a good one. It's been a wild week. There's chickens here, so I've been able to go pick my fresh eggs on a morning. I've done a lot of filming and editing. We have had some really nice weather, even though this is now like this. We've had some really lovely days. I've like just slotted into the family. The kids are just like so cool, and they're like snuggling up to me, and I'm reading books to them now. It's amazing. I feel like I've known these people years. I made pizzas for 2 weeks weeks in a row now. There was an incident with Savannah where she may have brought me back a live mouse into the van, and it may have got down behind the ply walls and into the electrics. There was a moose in my house. What have you just done, huh? Are you going to tell them what you've just done? You've just brought a mouse in here, and it's gone in the electric bit. This is the worst case possible scenario, Savannah. You better flipping catch it. Look at this, just doing some work. Now I'm in absolute carnage zone. Where is it, girl, huh? Don't you just walk out. You've got to fix this. Oh, is it there? Oh, it's there. Oh my God, okay, it's there. I can see it at least. Right, keep an eye on it. Oh no. Oh no, is it already gone? It's already moved somewhere. Oh no, I didn't see where it went. And I can't even see down there. Shit. I don't think it's down there, which means it's gone behind that. And I can't get that off. And I can't see behind it. Oh no. Well, I might have to shut you in until you get it, girl. You little nightmare. This is unbelievable, Savannah. Oh, I had it in my sights and I took my eye off it for a second. And now it's in the abyss. Neither of you can help, I just want a bit of advice.
Okay.
Savannah's brought a mouse back in. It's hidden itself behind the electric stuff.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I just wanted a sounding board to talk to somebody really to know what to do.
I would think it's sort of a case of make a lot of noise and banging and open up as many exits as you can.
So this is the situation we're in. It's now at the moment, it's gone behind this and it's gone that way. So obviously my main worry is all of the electrics down here.
The only issue you have with electrics if they live in there and they're eating it for a nest. Savannah's not going to let it get out, that's for sure.
Right, okay.
You don't have to worry about the electrics. The only thing, if it died in there, you might get a smell, and then you'd have to maybe cut the bottom to get into it to remove it. But at the moment, I wouldn't start ripping anything apart. I would just be quite patient, just let Savannah do her job.
Really?
Yeah.
This was not on my bingo card for today.
Is there a way that you can see it from the cap?
No. So the metal bulkhead that we put back in, that is a perfect block, so it can't get into the cab.
Right.
So it is literally behind, in between that metal and the ply that we've put on. Yeah, that tiny gap. And you laid some conduits down there. So most of the wires are in conduits at that point. So you think I should just shut her in and leave her in? And just let her do her thing?
Yeah.
It's just a shame she can't get in there, because if she was in there, it'd be no problem, she'd just catch it. This is just a disaster. It's just the least accessible point of this entire van. Thanks for the advice. I guess this is my day then.
Dear.
I'll keep you updated, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, alright, love.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
Cheers, bye.
Bye.
Oh dear, oh dear. You are 100% staying in here. You can fix what you started. Look at this. Look at this mess. I'm still in my pyjama top. I haven't even got changed yet. I was just doing some work. Like, no, there's no way it could have got in there. I definitely saw it before it went in there. So I'm going to keep that blocked off. So yeah, I think it's down there. Where's she gone? There you are. She has just grabbed it. She's just grabbed it and pulled it out. You absolute angel, Savannah. Thank you so much. You caused the problem, but you've fixed it. It's under there. Oh. Oh. Yes. Thank you, Savannah. I was just sitting on the bed, because obviously this is just unusable, the sofa, messaging the Patreon lot, just about to tell them what was happening, and then I heard this scramble and she's just picked it up in her mouth. I've seen it in her mouth and I've seen her run outside with it. So I know that's it there. Fabulous work, girl. Well done, thank you. That was such a palaver. Yeah, as I mentioned, we're currently in the middle of Storm Amy. That's been a wild experience in this van, because where they are, their land is like entirely open. Now, I have stayed in storms worse than this, like technically higher speed winds, but because of where I was parked, I was more sheltered and it was less relentless, let's say. I've really struggled the last few days in this, and so has Savannah, but I finally let her out this morning because it's died down from 55 miles an hour to 33 miles an hour winds. But the trees are still absolutely blowing a gale, and I am on the highest spot ever, so we're just very open, and we've been absolutely battered by the storm. It's 1:10 in the morning. Some storm has rolled in. I'm not getting much sleep tonight. This is what it sounds like to be in the van in a storm. I have done my best to park facing into the wind, but we're still rocking. I miss summer already. I don't mind the rain. The rain is fine. It's the wind that's the worst. And this isn't even the bad bit. It's about 38, 42 miles an hour. It gets up to 55 plus tomorrow. So this is going to be very interesting. Cat barely went out today because she's like me. She doesn't like the bad weather. It's going to be difficult because she's not going to be able to go out much tomorrow either. So she's going to start to moan. I can't do anything about it, can I? Just got to wait for it to pass. Okay, I'm going to try and get some sleep. I'll update you tomorrow. I don't want to let you out in this, babe. It's so dangerous. Do you really want to go out in this? You know, as soon as I open the door, you're just going to reverse. You hate the wind. And I really don't think it's very safe, babes. Also, I didn't sleep and I'm very tired. It's relentless, isn't it? Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm so tired. Couple of hours, babes. Couple of hours. And then I'll let you out, okay? This is the worst storm I've been in. Not actually the worst storm I've been in. This is about 55, 60 miles an hour winds. I've been in 80 before, but because I am in such an open place, this is just the sound, the movements. I didn't sleep. This is I'm just making a hot lemon drink to try cheer myself up. But like, I've just been talking to my Patreons and just saying that there are pros and cons to this lifestyle, and I'm 100% experiencing one of the cons now, because this is just horrible. Another lesson learned, I guess, in the fact that next time there's a storm coming in, I will not ever be on an open plan again. I have to go get some shelter somewhere, because this is just, it's exhausting, to be honest. Just the noise. I've been sitting with earplugs in for most of the day. I've just taken them out because I'm watching the quali, Formula 1 quali. But yeah, this is horrible, I'm not gonna lie. Quali's just finished. I've got garlic out because we're making pizza garlic bread. And I am on the second week of making 6 pizza doughs in this van. So we're gonna have pizzas tonight again. So I've just finished the first lot. Gonna make the second lot. Got my hot drink, got my hot water bottle. And apparently this is gonna go on for another night, so yay. Are you sure you wanna live in a van? Because these are the cons to living it in England in the winter and autumn. I can't wait to get to Portugal. Cat's eating. I have opened the door this afternoon and tried to let her out. She literally looked and reversed and then jumped out, went under the van and then came straight back in. So she didn't want to be out. I gave it a chance, but this is it. I'm just giving her some food and we're gonna have to be in for the night. I am actually now gonna have a little bit of respite and go into the house and cook these pizzas and stay in there for the evening so I can get a little bit of a break. I'm gonna leave Savs in here and yeah, we're gonna enjoy Saturday night pizzas for 6 again. It may be the windiest day ever and the worst storm I've ever been in, but we have been treated to that sunset at the end of the day. Incredible. Right, it's about 8:30. I've got back in the van. Pizzas were a great success. Savannah, desperate to go out, bless her, but she can't. So if you can see her, I don't know, down there, I have given her an extra meal to compensate for not going out today. The wind has died down about 15 miles an hour. And I can't even tell you the difference in here. It's actually quiet. So hopefully I'm gonna get some sleep tonight. This one can actually go out tomorrow, can't you? Yes, my dear, I do apologise for today. Not much I can do about that. Do you want some water? I will update you again tomorrow. Hopefully, all things being well, we're going to go see some petrified oak trees. So a very interesting week, as you have seen. And today we had, oh good, Cat, you're in, right. Oh, Savs. Right, that's perfect timing, okay. Oh, I'm glad she's in. We're going out this morning, that was what I was just about to say to you. We're going out today and I don't want to leave her out in this. But I was very conscious that yesterday she didn't have any time outside. Yes, it's been a very lovely but interesting week, hilarious moments, and just so grateful that I've got a place like this to land, and they've been generous enough to let me stay here. They've literally said stay as long as you want, you know, you're welcome to go off and come back, and amazing. So I'm probably going to stop here on the way down to Portugal as well and see them. But today we're going out. So we had planned yesterday to perhaps go up to a farm and they were going to let me learn how to drive a tractor, which would have been so much fun. But because of the weather, that's just not materialised. So maybe we'll come back and do that another time. So today there is a woodland where there's basically, she says, there's like petrified oak trees. So I'm a nature buff. So I was like, yeah, let's go see that. That looks cool. So that is where we're going to take the kids this morning. And then there is the Singapore Grand Prix this afternoon. So I'll watch that. I'm going to do some laundry and I'm going to move off tomorrow because I am down to about 66, I think, % on my batteries when I woke up this morning, which is quite incredible for autumn considering I have not moved the van in 9-10 days, and the last 4-5 days it's been really bad weather. The first week the sun was out all the time and I literally was going to bed with like 90 odd % on the battery, which was amazing. Part of the reason why I drove south, so that's worked out very well. But now the weather's been rubbish for a few days, I am going to have to move. and they've been kind enough to take me out on a little tour of the peninsula. So I basically know all the good areas to park up. So we're going to go do a couple of park ups around this area, and then next weekend I'm going to meet another friend. They live on the outskirts of London as well. Is this week 3 of my southern travels? And just like Scotland, I spent a week on someone else's land. But hey, it's not what you know, it's who you know, isn't it? So yeah, just feel very, very lucky and had the most amazing experience apart from the last couple of days with the wind. If I look a bit tired, it's because I haven't slept for 2 days. The last night wasn't so bad, but the night before was absolutely relentless. I have never experienced anything like that. So, oh, here comes one of the kids now. So I'm gonna go say bye and we'll go have a look at these petrified trees. It's the oldest church in England. Wow, indeed. And here they are, petrified oak trees in a field in Essex. And the weirdest thing is, nobody knows what happened to them. There are many theories. People have even taken samples and sent them off to labs for testing, but all the results come back inconclusive. They were hundreds of years old, and then they all just perished, and nobody knows why. Everything around them in the landscape survived, but not the trees. What happened to them? I find stuff like this so fascinating. If anybody has any theories, please let me know in the comments, because this just blew my mind. After seeing the spooky trees, we went off and found another church. This part of Essex has so many churches, sometimes two to a town, and they're all old and historic and fascinating to look around. After the church visit, we moved on to the beach, full of incredible shells. We collected a lot for the boys and their home projects. We even found some oyster shells. It was still blowing a gale, but it was lovely to get onto the beach all the same. Back at the van in the evening, I watched the race after doing some laundry and getting myself ready to move off the next day, to where we found this park up, next to some farmers' fields. Absolutely perfect. There's definitely some animal that lives down there. That is some animal's den, and I have parked right here. That could be interesting later. And look, if you go all the way down there, there's the sea. I can see the sea. This is a disused runway from the Second World War, apparently. Kat has jumped out. She's already wandering around there. We've just been into a town to go do some shopping and then to go fill up LPG. And now we're going to be here. It's absolutely stunning day, and my surroundings are quite spectacular. There's loads of piles of hay there from the farmers, and yeah, what an incredible, turned out to be 10 days staying on their land. I was meant to go for a weekend and ended up staying 10 days. She's been so kind. She's actually sent me off with a present in a box and told me I'm not allowed to open it until I need a hug. She said it's a hug in a box. Oh, how lovely. So I think I've definitely made some new friends, and they've said you're welcome back anytime. So maybe on the way down or back from Portugal, I will stay there again and visit them. But absolutely incredible week. And I'm so glad I've come down south because the weather's beautiful. So we're going to stay here for a few days. I have a mountain of edits to do now, like maybe 5 or 6 videos that I've filmed. So I'm going to hunker down for the next few days, get some edits done, and then move off and explore the peninsula after that. The weather is supposed to be not be great for the next 2 days, and then it becomes sunny again. So perfect time for me to crack on with some work. What an eventful week, with the mouse in the house, the storm, and staying on their land. It's funny what this life throws at you. Rolling with the punches, as always. That's it for another video. Huge shout out to my Patreons, you absolute legends. If you would like to join the tribe and support the channel, head on over to patreon.com, search for My Van World, and you'll find me there. And if not, I will catch you in the next one. Peace out and stay wild.